Memes here, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a server build. I have a Supermicro server that is missing its components, so there's no memory, there's no storage, and I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along while I install the RAM, the drives, and everything to make it ready for production. I don't get a chance to bring too many server builds and hardware things like this, so I'm really excited to bring this to the channel today. And full disclosure, I filmed this about 5 months ago. I just didn't have time to put it together. So now that it's put together, I hope you guys enjoy.
Right now, this system has no memory, it has no storage, it does have fans, but they're not locked in yet, so we are essentially starting from a clean slate. Before installing anything, let's quickly go over the components that are going into this server. For memory, I'm installing 2 RAM sticks, 16 gigs each for a total of 32 gigs. This is the data and power cable to connect the SSDs, and this is a power extender. It allows one SSD connection to power a second SSD. For storage, I'm installing 2 solid-state drives. Both are SSDs, each with a capacity of 1 terabyte. I'll start by mounting each SSD into its bracket. I'm making sure each drive is properly aligned and the pins are pointing towards the components. Going to screw the mounts down. You don't want any movement once the server is running. Each drive slides into place and gets screwed in to keep it stable during operation. Once both drives are mounted, we're ready to connect them. First, I'm connecting the SSD cables from each drive to the server. These handle the data connections between the SSD and the motherboard. I'll do the same for the second SSD. Cable management here matters because clean routing helps the airflow and makes future maintenance easier. Now I'm adding the power extender cable, which allows one power connection to supply both SSDs. So the original cable will go into the first SSD, and of course the extender will go into the second SSD. I'll give you a quick close-up of the 2 solid-state drives connected. Next up is memory. I'm installing 1 RAM stick at a time, making sure it's aligned correctly with the slots. You should feel and hear it click into place. This server is very old, so it needs more pressure than others. And now for the second 16 gigabyte stick. Here is a closer look at the storage. Both SSDs mounted, cabled, and powered. And here is the memory installation, both RAM sticks seated correctly and locked in. Here are the 3 fans, and I already bolted them down. At this point, the core hardware installation is complete. I'm closing up the cage, and this server is physically ready to be powered on. Side note, these are the rack studs that I use when I'm mounting servers. They have the rack stud, they have the clip, and they have this black cap that seals it in place, so it makes it a lot easier than those metal ones.
That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a lot more things brewing. I'm going to be focusing on technical career advancement, technical tutorials, certification preps, and other techie projects that I've been doing. So if that sounds like something you're into, definitely subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!